Hey, welcome. Hi. Oh, it is toasty up here. You won't let us catch it.
Anything to win.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Biggest ice. Nope.
How many people
Which one? Well, we have, so tonight we have Italy number 1, number 2, and Tuscany all meeting. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's 25. Yeah. Easy.
These are,
Is this what you emailed?
like, this is Texas wine country.
Okay.
This is, these are all next year.
The next
Ireland,
one.
yes. London, England, yes.
Okay, I know James likes this one and this
Yes.
one.
Yeah. Hello, love.
Hi.
Oh,
How do you make it?
Oh my God.
took forever to get here. It's terrible. And then Scotland, England, and London. And then Texas wine.
Small guy will get you. Oh, you got it.
Getting close.
It's day by day when you do. So it is different. I mean, you can look it up
Where we go.
Did you get Ireland or you did?
Yeah. We did Ireland, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England.
So pretty much all of them.
Yeah.
Except for, have you been to Paris?
We've done that on our own. When we were on the cruise on the way up, stopped in Dover, England, and then back.
Here we go.
Oh, it's thinking. It gave you something right here. It gave you a number. You had a number on here.
Connected? Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. Now, how do we get to that?
Yeah. Connected. Gotta be smart things, right? That's just where you were. That doesn't make sense.
There's some. They're right here. I just saw them.
Closer.
I don't know why it says.
There we go.
Oh, there you are.
Well, that's going to be weird. Look at its opposite.
Yeah, you're gonna have to look at here and talk to that.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
So I'm guessing you can make it big if you want. If you choose.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna be on
Okay, should we?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Morgan.
I'll grab her.
Hey, everybody joining live. Good to see y'all. We're going to get started here. If you're joining, this is for our Italy party, our pre-tour party, Italy number 1, number 2, and Tuscany. So, and we're recording it. So if you have questions, you can ask us later if they don't get answered by this. So. Okay. All righty, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see y'all. We're going to get started. Sorry, we don't have a microphone, so I'm going to talk loud. All righty. Welcome, everybody. So good to see you. I'm over here at the end of the bar. If you can't see me. I'm just going to go over a quick rundown of how tonight will work. We've got several tours going on right now. And then we'll get started. So first off, some introductions. My name is JJ Bell. I co-own Exciting Experiences with my aunt Cindy. She is at the office because the phones are ringing off the hook. So somebody's got to be there to do that. I have with me Morgan. She is our full-time ops manager. So she touched a lot of this tour and a lot of our 126 tours that we have throughout 2026 and 2027. And so she's been my right-hand woman on making sure that every detail is right and all the emails back and forth with all the different vendors and everything to make sure you guys have a great time. Morgan, when did you start?
February.
February, yep.
It feels like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
But February.
Yep. And then we have Bill and Chris. So a lot of you know Bill and Chris over here. Yep. So I am leading Italy number 1. So if you're on Italy number 1, you'll be with me. And if you are in Italy number 2, Bill and Crystal are leading that tour. And you guys are 1 day behind us. So we're going to be all the way up to the coast.
Yeah.
And then if you're on Tuscany, you're also going to be with Bill and Chris because they are staying to guide this. So they're going to be in Italy for like a month. So great.
Rough.
Yeah.
Bill and Chris have been with us for a long time. I met them when I was best friends with them. Well, I am best friends with their son in high school. And they're just amazing hosts. They've traveled all over the world, done lots of tours with us, so you'll be in great hands with them out on the road. So here's how we're going to do this, because we have 3 trips here. So we are going to go over some general things about all 3 trips that are the same, right? Airports, frequently asked questions about Europe and Italy and all that stuff. And then we will do, we'll ask anyone on Italy number 1 to come over, and we'll do a quick run through of Italy number 1, and then we can ask questions specific to that trip. And then we'll do number 2, and then we'll do Tuscany. Okay, and so Tuscany, we're going to get to you at 6 p.m. Okay, so you know kind of your time schedule. We've got about 40 minutes to just relax and chill and look at all the cool new brochures we have for next year. And then we'll bring you over because Marco Lori is going to be for that. And then if you're interested in Tuscany and you want to listen in, like, come on over, right? Any of this. So, but that's how we're going to do it so that we don't get confused with all the different trips that are going on. Okay, so the first thing that is the same for every tour is the airport. Okay, so we got to fly there. And so what's going to happen is if you are flying from Omaha, you will have already received your times of when you're departing. And then you'll get, or if Tuscany got theirs today, because Bree sent those out. So you can add the confirmation number to your app if you want to watch them. You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to check in. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You just have to be at the airport with your ID, okay, or your passport in this case. That's it. And from that point, when you come to the airport, we recommend 90 minutes before. If you're there a little early, that's fine too. But please don't go upstairs unless you checked in with your guide somehow. Whether you text them, call them, or if you check in with your luggage and stuff and then wait downstairs by the like whatever counter you're flying on, United American, our guide, you'll see us in these shirts. Check in with them first, okay? The other thing I will say is do not turn your phone into airplane mode until you are on the airplane.
Yes.
Because we want to be able to get a hold of you that morning or that afternoon, okay? So don't do that until you get on the plane. And remember to take it off when you get off the plane, okay? Because we've had that happen quite a bit, actually. You can't get a hold of anybody because their phone's on airplane mode. I promise it won't crash if you leave it on. So there you go. It's not a big deal.
It'll just drain your battery.
Yep. So if you are flying from other places like Kansas City or St. Louis or any of those places, you will connect at some connecting airport, or you will connect in the airport that we all arrive in, Rome, Florence, whatever that is. And your guides are going to be texting you or have called you, so you will know exactly you're going to meet in baggage claim. So you always get your bags, whatever you have with you. You can only go one way in the airport, and that is to customs. You won't be able to get out unless you go through customs. Okay, so you just go through customs, and then you have to get your bag, and you have to go out to the exit, and that is where the guides will be. Okay, if you're coming in at a different time, we'll have already prearranged how that works with you before you get to that day. So even if you don't have it nailed down today, that's fine. It will come when we get closer to the trip. Okay, and the reason that is because flight times can change. Right, and so if it changes, then we want to make sure we change accordingly to make sure we accommodate you. But I promise you will not be left somewhere at the airport by yourself and just wondering where everybody is. Okay, it will not happen. We'll figure out how to get a hold of you. Like I mentioned, our team, there are about 45 people that work for Excite now that are behind the scenes. So while it's Bill and Chris, and while it's me or your guide, there's a team of people behind these trips that are watching the flights, watching the delays, watching all that stuff to make sure we coordinate and get everybody where they need to go. Okay, it's actually really cool. Mm-hmm. And Morgan's often been those people.
I will be on call the whole month.
Yeah. Okay. If like I said, so if you book separate flights, or we'll coordinate with you to make sure you are getting to the group. So no stress. That's great. Luggage. Sure.
On our paper, it talks about American Airlines, and it says sign into the Delta website.
Okay, so that was a mistake. Are you on Italy one? Yeah, it's American.
Yep.
So yeah, what it says on the top is correct. So
Yep.
yeah.
You'll know
if you got an email today about Italy 1, you are American. It might say both on accident just because of a typo, but we are American Airlines only for Italy 1.
Italy 1, yeah.
If you leave September 7th.
September 7th, yep. Again, you can, so there's the luggage. Bring your luggage. One checked bag is included, and your carry-on, obviously, and your personal item. I would say in your carry-ons, make sure you have your meds, and it's helpful to have a small change of clothes, like shorts and a shirt. All right, you just never know what happens, but that's a good thing to do. I'm bad at that because I forget that all the time, and I should know better. I travel all the time. So, and they're not picky about the meds. Trust me. Okay, bring them with you. If you bring in a bag of drugs, don't bring that. Get it there. Okay. No, leave it at home. So, but your pills, everything is good to go. And forget the water bottles. Don't bring any of that stuff. You're just going to cause trouble. I would also say a good rule of thumb at the airport: don't wear every necklace or watch you have or a big belt, because you have to take all that stuff off and put it all back on, and that's just you pay. So athletic leisure wear is fun to wear, jeans and a t-shirt, whatever, shorts. I would wear shorts.
Yeah.
That's all great. You can get blankets on the plane and all that stuff. Just make it easy for you, okay? It's really, I promise it's not stressful. We're just trying to set you up for success. Okay, so you've met your guides at the airport, you're flown overseas, all the good things happen. If something happens, like a delay, that's part of it. That's okay. You do not have to worry. We will get you there. So we will have probably already reached out to you, or definitely have reached out to the guides, and everybody's in charge. So grab a Starbucks, grab a beer, whatever, and we will make sure we coordinate with you to make sure that we've either recognize the delay and be like, it's fine, or change something or whatever. We will take care of all of that stuff. So Once you get there, you're on vacation. All right. And it's really helpful to go and just be flexible, and I promise we will get you there. I mean, Bill and Chris, when they left for us, they went to a Christmas markets tour, and the day they left was a snowstorm. And we had people flying from like 5 different airports and getting stuck all over the United States. Some people were already in Italy, some people were in Florida, some people were in Chicago, all over the place. And everybody got there. What? And everybody got there, and it was a blast. So we will get you there. Okay, so that's the whole flight situation. That's great. Let's see here. We talked about that. It's good. Talk about time to get there. Don't check in. Okay, good. Okay, insurance. A lot of people have already purchased travel insurance. Great. If you haven't, I would think about it again. Okay, and the reason I say that, health is one thing, and that's great, and it's good to have over there. But with delays and cancellations and flights and stuff, we will take care of all of that stuff. But if you're, as far as like arranging it for you, but if it's because of weather, the airline does not cover your overnight hotels. So that would be at your expense. Like, we will make it for you, but that would be you to pay for. Okay. So you won't be out of the group or out of the loop, but it's at your cost. Again, not a big deal. It's not guaranteed to happen. Sometimes it doesn't, but it's just something extra to keep in mind that you can still do that. And, you can call us and ask about it, add it on later, add it on, but we need to know a little soon now because we're within the 30 days. So let us know that, but just take a second peek. You guys made a big investment in this. And so that little extra might be worth it. So just consider that, just because anything can happen.
If something crappy happens, let's make an insurance company pay and not your bank account.
Yeah, that's right.
So much easier, so much better. And
Yep.
we can help with the claims afterwards.
Yep.
So
Okay.
Levels of insurance cover that themselves.
Yep. Yeah, they both do. Yep.
I would suggest probably deluxe though if you're going overseas. One's better than nothing, but deluxe is usually better because that also covers nothing.
Okay, here are some frequently asked questions now about travel to Europe in general. Okay, so whether you're going to Italy or Tuscany or both, this is it. Euros. That's a big question we get asked. How much? I don't know how big a shopper you are, so I guess it's up to you. But most places take credit card. Visa, MasterCard, for sure. Amex you can play around with, but usually it's okay. So you don't need to carry around wads of cash.
Right.
And you also don't need to worry about getting a big wad of cash at some bank here. If you don't need to do that and add that to your checklist. We will take you somewhere where you can get euros at an ATM, which is the best rate. So it won't be the exchange place at the airport either. That's the business. So they're making money. Okay. So it could be at the hotel. It could be ATMs at the airport. And so we will tell you when to get those euros, because you won't need them in that travel day, overseas. So you don't have to worry about that. We'll get them. And you can always get them throughout the trip. There's a billion ATMs, trust me. So just get some, and then you have them for little tips here and there for your step-on guides or to buy something at some little shop or whatever. But you don't have to get a bunch out if you don't want to, okay? Yeah. Weather and what to pack. Okay, so for the Amalfi Coast, so for everybody that's on number 1, number 2, the average is about 80s, 82, all right? And the low is 64 with a nice ocean breeze, so it should be gorgeous. It could be a little warmer, could be a little cooler, but the water is warm enough to swim in. All right, so that's great. Rome, when you get to Rome, then it's like 85 is the average. So again, whatever heat wave they're going through or not, but that average is about 85, so it's a little warmer because it's not so close to the ocean. And at night is the same, so 60s, low 60s. And then we'll all be in Tuscany at some point, which is so cool. Tuscany is gets about 80, so you're 75 to 80, and then your lows it's like 55 to 60. Okay, and it depends on how high or low you are in those valleys out there. You'll notice the difference. So everything you do on tour is casual or business casual. Okay, so you don't have to dress up for anything if you don't want to. I would say wear comfortable shoes. You don't have to dress to impress every single night. The stilettos on cobblestones are not fun. I tried it.
I've tried it.
And you know what I will also say about packing? Nobody's going to remember what shorts you wore 4 days ago, so just wear them again.
Yes.
It's fine. Or you can wear the blue shirt with the pink shorts and the pink shirt with the blue shorts, and you can mix it all. You don't need a billion outfits. Hats. Go ahead.
One thing that I really recommend that you buy, because we're going to be here at a time when it's really hot, go to the store and buy some Febreze fabric spray.
There you go.
You'd be surprised how much that helps at the end of the day. Spray your clothing, hang it
Yep.
Good to go. At least then it has a little more fresh smell.
Yep.
Which everybody appreciates.
They have a travel size in a lot of like Target and Walmart. They have a little travel size, so it's great. So there's solutions. I mean, we checked. Some people have asked about laundry at hotels. Yes, at some point during your tour, you will have a laundry place at your hotel. If you want to pay for them to do it, make sure you do it on the first day you get there, not the last, because you'll never get your clothes back because they're moving on. So that's an option as well. But again, you can also buy more clothes when you get there. So that's always fun. Just don't forget your passport. That's the only thing you can't buy. That would be not fun. Okay, so that's packing and what's packed. If you're going into churches, a shawl is nice for the ladies because that's the customary thing to do. So if it's for churches, you probably won't get kicked out, but it's nice to be respectful of the culture and have a shawl. So that's something you can have. It's very easy to keep in a carry-on, or if you had a sweater on or something like that. Well, let me tell you about Europe. Who's been to Europe before? Maybe I'm preaching to the crowd. Okay, so quite a few. Okay, but if you haven't, I just want to remind you that they have a very different, in Italy particularly, pace. So when you go to dinner, they are not going to be at your table all the time bugging you, and you're going to be out of there in 30 minutes. That's just not the way that it goes. That is supposed to be the experience. So you are going to hang out there, and you're going to enjoy the course, and you're going to talk to your neighbors or have glasses of wine, and that's part of what this whole thing is about. And that's just about everything. So when you're on the drives, right? We planned for the drives, but you just kind of got to go with it because you're going through little towns and villages. We're just going to slow down everything for 2 weeks while you're out there. All right. And that's expected. It's not rude. They don't mean to be rude to you. That's just how they do it, and then when you're ready to check out, they will come over to you and tab out if that's happening to you. So don't be afraid of the pace because it will be much different, especially that first day when everybody's hungry and tired and you want to just bring some snacks, snack up. The other thing I will say too about that pace and food, gosh, that was really kind of cool. I was going to say that and I forgot. Well, it'll come back to me. Okay, pace and yeah. Outlets and converters.
Yes.
Amazon has them for super cheap. They have universal ones. So if you're going to go to another country with us, I hope you will, then you can use it on there as well in the UK and Scotland. Bring a universal charger. Sometimes they have a couple. They have the ones that are like I have a universal one. It's square, and you can plug like 4 USB ports into it. You've got the new lightning cords in them. You've got a regular outlet, and it goes for all these different countries. Okay, and I would say get one per person, so that you have one for your side of the bed, one for the other, or a friend, or the bathroom, and you, and that's plenty, right?
How many things you usually plug in?
Yeah.
Ready?
Yep.
So yeah, if you're using your straightener, if you're using something like your charger for your phone, if you need to charge your watch, if you plug in a lot of things when you're normally at a hotel, buy multiple of them. If you buy them and they're not like the universal ones where they can be used everywhere because there's different plugins for different things, make sure you get one for Europe.
Yep. And they'll be right on the package.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's important to bring with you. Also, you can buy in there. So forget, not the end of the world.
Also,
just buy in there. Okay, phones and internet. This is so important. This is not required to go have your phone, get a phone plan to go overseas, but it's relatively inexpensive nowadays for most phone plans. I think Verizon is $10 a day. And since you're not going to be going to multiple countries, you can pretty much plan on it being $10. Check with your carrier.
$80 a month is what I did for
Yeah, you did 80. She went to Thailand. It was $80 for her month
Yeah,
that she was
for
there.
a whole month. Yeah.
But it's helpful to have that to stay in contact with the group or with your spouse, or at least have somebody in your party that has a cell phone that works and is on. Right. All right. And if worst case scenario, connect it to the Wi-Fi when you get to the hotel. So they all have Wi-Fi, and then you can at least get the updates. Because it's the only way for us to get a hold of everybody all at once is to text everybody. And so, or anything, either email or whatever, you got to be able to do it. And so that's very helpful. You'll have an itinerary, but it's Europe. They just sort of morph. And so if we need to move on or move the meeting point because the bus can't get there or whatever, we want to be able to text out and say, hey, this is where we are. Or for you guys, if you're like, hey, I'm having too many glasses of wine and I can't remember how to get back. You would text us and be like, all right, come find me. Yeah. And so it works both ways. But that's really, really important that at least one person in your party has some way to get a hold of us, preferably your cell phone. just check with your carrier. You really don't have to do anything. Like when I got back from the Bahamas, and it just automatically kicked on and noticed that I was there, and it said, okay, your $10 starts today. So please check into that and do that. That's very, very helpful. The hotel rooms are all great. All of us will be in some sort of like agritourismo at some point of your tour, which is super fun. That means they're out in the countryside. It's got all these cool amenities. It's Tuscan, so it is like Tuscany, right? It's these brick houses and barns that are made for hotel with all the bedding and all that stuff. But like they're not like your houses where they have like massive bathroom and then they have a massive walk-in closet and then the seating area. That's not how that is over there. So they are smaller in scale in general overall, but they're all wonderful places to stay. I think you're gonna love them. And it's just, again, a part of the culture to stay in like a Tuscan villa is awesome. So excited. Yeah, so it depends. The Tuscany ones, they are not air conditioned, but we've already talked to them about that because that's been going on. And Morgan specifically, because we asked like 4 times to make sure.
So basically he said that they've never had a complaint with anything. It does get pretty cool there. You are out in the country. You're not getting beat down by the sun necessarily. So it is pretty cool. There's fans in every room. So you'll be fine. The windows you can open. It's not going to be crazy in there. Even the ones with air conditioning, you're not going to set it at 60 degrees.
Yep.
It's going to be a little warmer. So,
They,
but they've never had a complaint at these places. At least the guy that I talked to for Tuscany, he's like, I swear to you, it's awesome. Like nobody's ever complained.
Yeah.
He sent me like 4 or 5 emails just to ensure that we know that it's not going to suck. It's going to be beautiful. You're going to have a breeze. It'll be cool. And then
this
Bill,
is
There
your
you go.
best friend. Okay?
if you need a little
It's a
more.
little stand up, it costs like $10. It runs forever, it's quiet as quiet gets, it puts out a lot of air, it's USB, believe me. We each have one, we take it everywhere, just set it on the bed, side of the bed, it's fantastic.
Amazon,
Yeah, but-
Amazon portable fan.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
They're also stone.
Give you the model.
They're stone, so they're like they hold in the inside air.
Yeah.
it's like being
So
in
it
your
keeps it
basement.
cool.
Yeah, it's like in the
it's like a
basement.
basement. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
And you're told that not to flush things down.
Right.
Is that true, isn't it, or is
Yeah.
it not?
Yeah, I would say any place that's not modern, like if you walk into a hotel and it's like this, then it's usually fine. They'll still suggest it. When you get to like your older buildings,
Yeah.
then you're not supposed to flush anything down the toilet except what came out of you. Everything else goes in the trash. If you forget or you're like wildly uncomfortable, then just do it. Like, you're not going to break it. It's fine. They don't want everybody that's
Everyone,
visiting
yeah.
to do that over time.
Yeah.
So it's not has to be an end all be all and to be uncomfortable for you at all. Okay, that's just their kind of rule of thumb with that.
And if you guys run into any problem on the trip, come to us, just
Yeah.
ask us.
Yep.
We'll take you through it, we'll get something done, it's not a problem.
Okay, one of the last things I have is safety and like money belts. It's like any place you go, right? In Tuscany, I don't think you have to wear pickpockets because it's not busy. But in Rome, I mean, that's a thing. You could get pickpocketed in New York City, you could get pickpocketed in San Francisco, you could get pickpocketed in Rome. You know, I don't carry, when I'm walking around in any city, I don't bring anything I do not need. You do not need your passport every second of the day. You do not need every credit card you ever have. You do not need all of your cash. Just bring what you need and then put it in your front pocket.
Yep.
And if you really want to do it wild, then put it in a money belt inside. But you don't need everything. You will be fine. You can always go back to the hotel and grab it later. Somebody could spot you something if you really needed it. You know, it's fine. So you don't have to carry everything with you all at once. Just lessens that possibility of something happening to you.
Or you leaving it somewhere.
Or leaving it somewhere. Yeah, I've also done that, you know, especially since these are, you know, hanging out and drinking wine.
That
So
just happened to somebody on one of our trips. She left it on the bus. So just
Yep.
don't take it out if you don't need it.
I want you to suggest the hotel, so we'll have a bus driver on sports center, just because,
Different prices. Yeah.
will it be the same bus driver for Jason that you want it at the end? Or
Yeah.
will it be something different?
Well, yes, and on that one, there's gonna be two Sprinter vans,
Yep.
I think, so you might get on one or the other, but yes, it will be the
Yeah, so you-
two guys. that are with us.
the questions that we had that for people here is there safes in the hotels to lock up valuables? There's a place to lock them up. And number 2, are you gonna have the same bus driver? For number 1 and number 2, yes. You might not have it the day that they transfer you to it from the airport, but I think we do because we're going to
Yeah.
Florence or we're
Yeah.
going to
Yeah.
So we have the same bus driver. If you're in Tuscany, we got two like
Smaller vans.
like small, like not small, but they're big vans because
Mini
they
buses.
fit. Yeah, mini buses because they fit on the road.
Mhm.
Because you're out in the countryside and those giant buses can't get back there to do all the cool stuff we're going to do. And we did that. I took a private group over to Tuscany. We did the exact same thing you're going to do. And believe me, you want those little buses when you're trying to get up the mountainside and all those things. So
Yeah, Chris knows. Chris can tell you stories about that too some other time.
yeah,
All right, I think that you said that there are blow dryers in the hotel.
yeah, we checked on the blow dryers.
Yeah.
Because if not, I blew a blow dryer in Scandinavia.
Oh yeah, trying to use your own blow dryer, it blows out. Yeah, yeah.
Check
The wattage.
The wattage,
Yeah, that's
yep.
a great point. Though. If you need help.
Yeah, you can.
If you need help finding one, let us know though. We can help you find the plug-in converters if you need help though, just so you're not.
Yes, the water is drinkable.
Yep.
Yep. Even well, yeah, but drink the wine.
Or
No,
just
yeah,
drink the wine.
yeah. Yes, the water is drinkable.
There's
Everywhere you
water
can
and
drink water.
wine.
Yep.
Fine.
Ice though.
Yes, all ice.
Ask for ice.
Yeah, they don't really do ice over there.
Remember ice in Italian.
What is?
It's like Ghiaccio or.
Yeah, ice is not standard in your glasses when you get it. If you want it, just ask.
Yeah.
Hey, could I get water with
Don't
ice?
expect it and then get
But
upset.
that you'll be surprised if you want it in every drink. They won't do it. So
I cannot stress hard enough. The two things you're gonna need on the trip the most.
Yeah.
Are a sense of humor
yep,
and patience.
yeah,
If you have those two things, we're gonna have a great time.
you'll have a blast. Yeah. Okay. We should start getting into individual tours. So why don't we do this? Okay, we're gonna move on to the individual tours now. And so if you have a question, we're gonna be here, but ask it while we're in the individual ones. And so we'll get everybody's questions answered. And then like I said, we'll be here till 7. So ask Bill, Chris, Morgan, myself. We have Denise over here. Denise actually works for us too. She's one of our ambassadors. She's back here. So she's wonderful. Ask questions. Okay, so if you're on Italy number 1, be able to hear my voice at least. Okay, so come closer or whatever you need to do. Feel free to grab cocktails and stuff down there at the end of the bar if you need to grab more things. So
Do you want to do 1 and 2 at the same time, or you want to do 1 at a time?
yeah, 1 and then 2, just so we don't get people confused. Okay. So for Italy number 1, and hey, by the way, if you want to go to Italy number 1 next year, you can listen because it's almost the same, right? We have it. Okay, so what we're going to do per tour is I'm not going to read through every single day because you can do that, right? You already know what's happening every day, but I'll go through it, and so everyone's on the same page. Okay, so obviously on Monday, September 7th, we're going to go to the airport. If you're leaving from Omaha on the flights with me, you should find me in the airport. Okay, I'm going to wear basically this exact same thing. I'll wear a black shirt, black polo shirt with the logo, but it'll be 15 years instead of 10. So I'll have that one. Thanks. So then we're gonna fly over there. All right, take everybody flying over there, and then when we get there, we're gonna get our luggage. We're gonna go. It's Leonardo da Vinci Airport in Rome. We're gonna get to our luggage, and then we're going to go through customs, and then we're gonna get our charter bus. We only have 25 people, and there's 56 seats on the bus. So there's plenty of room to spread out on there, plenty of room for luggage. It has a restroom. It has all that stuff, so you don't have to worry about that. It's all good to go. We're going to take the short drive down there. It's about 3 hours. We will stop along the way to use the restroom, buy wine, snacks, enjoy the weather, the views, all that stuff. Okay, so we won't just drive straight through for 4 hours, 3 hours. And then we're staying at the Gold Tower Lifestyle Hotel in Naples. So we will check in. The way the check-in process works, if you've never been on tour, is that I will jump off the bus quickly. I will go in and get all the keys, and then I'll come back on the coach. The driver will be unloading the luggage, and then sometimes the hotels help with all of that. So we'll know more about that when we get down there. But then I will give you your keys and talk about how dinner is going to work. Okay, and then you can get off and you can go to your room. Okay, don't go to bed. Don't go to bed yet. Stay up with me, and then we are going to go to dinner at Zia Teresa, okay? So we're going to go to dinner together as a group. It's a great way to get started, get to meet everybody, get to figure out, get on the same time frame. If you get hungry, munch. Bring snacks, get something from the bar, whatever. Just don't go to bed, all right? Yeah. Let's see here. We get to the hotel at 4, and dinner is at like 7. So yeah, we have a couple hours to hang out at the hotel. Okay. All right. The next day. Here we go. We are going to do breakfast. So breakfast is included every morning except the day you fly. Okay. Then we're going to go to Ravello. So we have an activity in Ravello. Then we're going to do our pizza class, and then we're going to Positano, and then spend time in Positano, which is a great resort town. You can swim. If you're going to swim, bring your hotel towel with you and swimsuit.
Are you doing Italy 1 right
Number
now?
1.
So
Yep.
can I have those ladies?
Yep. Come down.
Over here?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you can over here.
And then we'll go back to the hotel. Okay, so as we spend time in Positano, again, it's really cool because you can do whatever you want. If you want to shop, Positano, great. If you want to go to the museum, Positano, great. If you want to go to the beach, great. Go to the bar, great. Very easy and beautiful. And then dinner's on your own that evening, and there's lots of places by our hotel for dinner. If you want suggestions, we will have them. My brother also lives in Naples right now, so he'll also be there to tell us where to go and where he likes to eat and all that. So that'll be really fun to see him and be a part of it. Okay, then day 4, we have a free day in Naples unless you book the Isle of Capri tour. Okay, so if you want to do your own thing, enjoy. You can book your own excursion. You can sit around all day long. You can go to the ocean. You can do whatever you want. If you're going to Isle of Capri, then we're going to get started a little early. It's like 7:30. Okay, so but I'll text you guys. But it's 7:30. We'll meet, and then we will take the short bus drive down to where the boat dock is, and then we will jump on the boat and we will do the Isle of Capri, which will be amazing. It's a guided tour, so they can actually show us around with free time. So you'll have time to spend on your own there and enjoy Isle of Capri because that'll be really awesome. If you still want to do it, I think almost everybody's doing it, but if they want to do it, can we tell them now?
Yep.
If you didn't sign up for the Isle of Capri tour and you want to do it, let us know tomorrow or today. That would be great. And lunch and dinner on your own those days because you'll be either on your own or with us in Isle of Capri. I will be on the Isle of Capri tour because most of the people are doing that. But I will have my phone on me all the time. So if you're back in Naples, you need something, you can text me, call me, do that. Okay, day 5. We're going to do Pompeii. So we're going to get on our charter bus, take a short drive to Pompeii. We have a guided tour of Pompeii. And then we will come back to Naples. And then in the afternoon, we have a couple hours to grab lunch or take a nap or whatever. And then we're going to do a pizza making class in Naples, which will be really fun. Those people sounded really fun to hang out with. They were fun to make the reservations with. So we'll do that. And then you have, then we're on our own. You probably won't be hungry for dinner after all the pizza we're going to make and eat. But you can go find a nightcap somewhere, or hang out at the hotel, and do that. Day 6, we are departing Naples now, and we are moving on. So what I'll say about Naples is if you do not want to do the stuff we're doing, don't. We're coming back to the hotel every single night. So if you don't want to do Pompeii, you can stay at the hotel. You don't have to come. I mean, you paid for it already; it's included, but you don't have to do any of the stuff that are on the itinerary if we're not leaving for the next destination. Because we're coming back to the same hotel every night. So, if you're waking up and you're like, "Hey, I need a day to rest. I just had too much." Completely fine, right? Just let me know that you're going to stick behind. So, apart from Rome, it's about 2.5 hours, and then we will do the whoever's doing the optional guided Vatican tour, which is basically everybody. We will do that together. So we have private tickets for our private group to go through the Vatican tour. So that'll be really awesome. I'm super excited to be back there and see the Vatican. And then we have an included lunch together at 2:15. So we will do that. That also place is beautiful. And then we'll check into the hotel at 4. And then the rest of the evening is yours to explore. And we've got some cool ideas for dinner for everybody. Like Vinci is right next to Trevi Fountain. If you want to go to eat there, you can do that. Our hotel is close to stuff, so you'll be able to walk around and find things, and it's a safe area, so you can do that on your own. The next day, we're doing the Rome tour. So a lot of us have already been to Rome, so if you're like, hey, I'm good. I don't need to go to do the tour again. That's okay. You can just hang out. The Rome tour is all day, all right, because we're going to do a lot of cool stuff. Let's see here. Let's see.
Question, that tour, walking or your bus off and on?
It's off and on. There is walking, so be prepared.
Walking, but off and on.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
all I need to know.
Yep. So it might be walking for 30 minutes, But yeah.
And they are going.
So that's good. Yep. And then we'll have dinner that night. We'll have together again at 7. So if you don't go on the Rome tour, we'll come back to the hotel and then we'll regroup and go to dinner together. Okay. All right. Moving on. Then we're leaving for Tuscany. On the way, we're going to visit Daniel Protesi's winery, which some of you have already been to. Bill and Chris have already been to it. They are amazing. They are obsessed with us for some reason. I don't know what it is, but they are so fun and nice. I cannot wait. Chris went. It was amazing. So that's going to be so fun. We'll do the winery there. And then we're going to go to Port Santo Stefano for free time and lunch and a late lunch. And then we're going to go to Casa Bianca, which will be our Tuscan agriturismo for the evening. And then we have dinner included that night at the agriturismo. It has a pool. That'd be cool. Okay, and then again here. So now we're in Tuscany, and we're there for the rest of the time. So again, if you don't feel like going to do whatever's happening that day, just let me know, and you can stay back. Some people like to. I had a guy go on tour, and he sat at the resort every single day and smoked cigars and drank all day, and that's what he wanted to do. So good. But we're gonna go to Montepulciano. Montepulciano is amazing. It's a very tall, hill city town, and so we learned last time the bus stops up at the top of the hill, so you walk down. All the other tourists start at the bottom where the parking lot is, and they have to walk up the whole thing. So we start at the top, and then you just walk your way all the way down to the bottom. And then we have a tour and lunch included at Icario Winery, which I've personally been to already. So amazing. I got the chills. It's gorgeous. You're going to love it. So awesome. And then we'll go back to the resort about 4:30, and then you'll have dinner at the resort on your own. If you want to venture off to another resort or town, you can call the car services, and they can do that for you. Okay, we can help you with all of that. We can do the front desk will do it all that stuff. So if you're like, hey, we're gonna check out this other town, we can do all that. Okay. Then the next day, we're going to a cooking class. And let's see, we're gonna make a lot of cool Italian stuff that I can't pronounce. So that's awesome. So we'll be doing that. That'll be amazing. And did I skip 16? Oh, I was gonna say, I'm thinking this is short. Okay, we're going to Siena. Siena might be one of my favorite European towns because of the way their neighborhood system is set up and the town square. It is so cool how these families grow up in these neighborhoods together and they compete, and it's so awesome. So we're going to visit Siena with a walking tour. Also, they have these restaurants that have like the tables, since it's so steep, they're like this. The chairs go down the hill on the side. It's like awesome. It's so cool. So you'll enjoy lunch then after the tour. It's a short tour. It's about 2.5 hours. And then lunch. And then we're going to go to Verrazzano for Verrazzano Winery. This is the winery that's famous for the Verrazzano Bridge in New York City. That same family that built that has a winery in Italy, which I've also been to. It's amazing. You're going to love it. It's so cool. And then we are back at the resort for dinner on your own. Okay, then we do the cooking class. And then it's only half the day. So then you have time in the afternoon to enjoy the resort. So if you're like doing everything and you really want to enjoy the resort, that's your time, right? Pool time, wine. We'll be best friends by then. So we'll be all kinds of things to talk about. And then we'll do our farewell dinner then at the resort, okay? And then the next morning we get up and we depart for Rome. And then we will get everybody on their flights and back to the States we go until next time. Cool? Okay, what questions do you have about that? Yeah.
Yes. There was one thing with purchase in any of those cities.
Ooh.
Wow, you're really just starting off difficult.
I was gonna tell you like some wine. It's a special bottle. Like when Taylor and I went to what's it? Moet Chandon. No. Yeah, Moet Chandon. Like we bought a bottle from the day that we got married.
Oh, that's cool.
So that was cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't tell you.
No, I mean I didn't think that anything there was like iconic, but I don't know. I mean, if there's something that stands out to you, like an outfit or that, I would buy that. Okay, they have blessed necklaces. Yep. Yes. I don't think you could pull somebody aside, but maybe one of the Swiss Guard guys. That would be kind of fun. Okay. Great questions. Yeah, I think. Okay, let me also tell you about wine. So I went the first time and I was like, oh my God, I have to buy all this wine and I have to ship it all home, which you can, right? But they're going to tell you the best wine is the wine you have. Drink it now. You will buy more wine later, right? So just buy it and enjoy it. And if you want to ship something that you really liked home, then that's the one to do. But you know, because there were so many bottles. I'm like, oh my God, we went to all these wineries and stuff, and now how many? Just drink it while you're there and enjoy it. Enjoy the moment, make the memory. And you can also order a lot of it, like especially Acario, which is around here. You can find that stuff some of it here, unless you get some special reserve label that you can only buy at that winery. That might be one to get one from. If you buy wine to ship home, it can take a while. I mean, I'm in like 3 months one time, so it took a long time to get there. So, yeah, if you buy a wine case, you can ship some wine home, like with you, add a check back to your luggage. We'll check on the specific limits, but I know people did it last time. So, okay. Anything else? Number 1. Yes.
Okay, on your tags.
Yes.
Said to put it on when we get to the hotel.
Yeah. Okay. So luggage tags. These are, where did they go?
Right there.
Okay. These are the new luggage tags. If you're like returning guests, you just pop out this little thing here, and then you fill out this part and you put it through, and then it's on. Okay. That's it. But do not put it on before you get to the airport. Just do it later when we get to the hotel because it will get ripped to shreds in that with those luggage guys that throw our luggage around. Okay, so you can put the airport one on if you really want it, but you don't put this one on yet. Hold on, we'll have extras, so if it rips off, it's no big deal. We have plenty more, but best practice is to do it when we get to that first hotel. And you just really only need one for your check bag. You don't have to have it for your carry-on, but we'll have plenty. So if you want to advertise for Excite, put them on all your bags. That would be great. Okay, so we have an app. This is for everybody too. The app, you can. It's a little. It should be simple, but it is in a way. But you kind of have to do it twice. You have to get the email or go to Trip Plans on your app store. It's called Trip Plans. It's got a little triangle on it, and then hit download. And then download the app, it's free. And then you have to go back to the email and then click on the itinerary again, and it will auto-populate in your app. Okay, so you can do it that way, and you can follow along. Yep. If that does not work for you, we will help you with it when we get there. Also, we can do the PDF version, right? So you don't, maybe it's not the app, but it's the same exact thing you're going to see, just in a different form. Okay, so we can do that for you as well. Good. Okay, so we're gonna do. I think we're going to do Tuscany next so that we can make sure that Marco joins and he's good to go. Okay, so if you're going to go, so if you want Italy number 1, please stay, help yourself to more food and beverages, listen to the other talks, listen to Tuscany. We're going to do Tuscany next because Marco Lori is a world-class sommelier, one of very few in the world, and he is going to be on the Tuscany tour, curating experiences. And so we're thanks to Bill and Chris for being his friend, him coming on to do this for us. So
He's just going to be on here.
He's going to be on here so they can see him up on the screen. Yes.
Here's my check.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I will not lose this. Let's see. I don't have one here printed. Right. It won't. Because if it changes. But I will. If you have questions about stuff, email me and I can tell you, hey, we're doing it this time, so that if you were trying to plan some stuff, that we can give you those. So just let me know. No, please don't. Okay. I cannot wait. And you're with me. I will take completely care of you. Yeah. Okay.
No. So I gotta find out. Oh, I'm sure.
Hey.
Okay,
Okay.
So how can he view? I just want to go and have the video. So I got some information.
I'm going to email everyone.
And then James has that. Okay. And then they said air conditioning. They said they have. I said you're gonna take a load off my.
Back there, do you need any help?
We have such a good time.
Bartended for many years.
And I said, I have.
This does not seem like a real
And now, oh my God. So I'll probably wait to get back. But, and then they said the toilets, they said, you don't need bus drivers, we're gonna have the same. So like, I can bring you from.
It's been a long time. We were in Spain several years ago. I was the right.
$10 a day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go there.
I want to stop for coffee. Yeah. Don't go to Barcelona. I'm headed there anyway.
I want to go back with me. I want to see the Sagrada Familia again because I think it's done now. I know. The wheelchair, because they got here. That's the only one I was to go back. We'll go back.
All right, you guys. Here, you can use mine.
Okay. Hey, I know that guy. He's my guy. I'm gonna get his number by the end of those digits. I got, what is it, the office? I got 6 numbers and one more number, it would have been a full phone number. Tonight I got 6 numbers, one more, and I would have gotten a full number. You guys are watching the office. He's gonna go back and get her mine. Why don't you go get it?
You tried the Vino?
Yeah. Why don't you go get it? Before he starts, yeah.
Everybody that's online, we are just good at the stage.
Yeah. If you want to know left side, there's no left side outside. You ladies are local in Tuscany. We are.
Ciao, Marco.
Ciao.
I'm Liz. Yes. And it's our
Okay, everybody, if you are ready for Tuscany, for Tuscany, you guys, we're gonna get started because Marco is on. So we want to make sure that we are talking about this. So come over closer if you want Tuscany, so we can get started.
love it. Love it. It looks like a pint of you. This is Patty.
Yeah, first time.
Finally,
I know you can't hear me, but
I can hear. Oh, that's the boss.
we're so excited that you're here. Aren't you getting tired?
A little bit. I can make it.
Yeah, it's very busy here.
I heard.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
How's I want to ask you how the family is, but I couldn't hear your answer, so I'll ask you in person.
they're good. They're
Okay,
in
good.
America. They're in New York.
That's awesome. Yeah,
I'm here in London. I mean,
they're trying to get ready.
oh, yeah. I'm here with.
Oh,
Hello.
her name is Mrs. Sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Yeah. Aw.
Ready? She come. She came with me to visit the places.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
She's your
beautiful.
constant companion.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there, all the people.
Thank
all the
you.
people.
Oh, here. See?
Have water.
Well, you need to go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I was.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Who's ready? I've been chatting.
Okay. All right, everybody. I love everybody so excited, but we won't be able to hear Marco if we all have combo. So we're gonna take a quick moment pause. We're gonna do Tuscany now, and we want to be able to hear Marco. Try to turn the volume up on this baby, so we'll see. Oh, it's on 100. Okay. Ready?
Yep. On. We need volume.
Okay. There we go. Marco, how can you hear us? Can you hear us okay?
Perfecto.
He can hear us, but we can't hear him.
No, now it's all dark.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay. All righty. Nope. Okay. Okay, so Tuscany, we want to welcome our special guest, Marco Lori, and I'm going to have him do an introduction for you, tell him a little bit about himself, and kind of his background, and then what's so great about Tuscany and how you should be excited. Go ahead, Marco.
Ciao a tutti. Well, good night, because it's 1 a.m. in Roma, but it's. I'm excited and awake to meet all of you. I can wait to do it in person soon, in about 1 month. So thanks for having me in your company, and I'm so excited. I can wait. So it would be a very great week together. So I will wait for you at the Agriturismo, El Falcino, the 21st. Are you waiting? And with a 5 or 10, maybe 12 bottle of wine ready to open. Maybe 20. I don't know the final number of the people, but there are a lot of wine waiting for us. So I'm a wine master. So I'm from Roma, born, raised, and aged to the eternal city. And my CV for the wine is a very long story, because I started to drink when I was 6. And, my father was producing wine, the worst wine I ever tasted in my life. So I learned something, and I became a professional sommelier in 1995, and master wine in 2014. Now I'm one of the 100 master wine in Italy. So I love to share all my knowledge with people. So I can wait to stay with you, to tell about. We are traveling together. We are having a cooking class. We are having a pairing dinner. We have many dinners together where I try to choose the best wine with the food that we are eating, and talk about Italian wine. So Italy, I don't know many people apart Chris and my friend there, and they know Italy very well. So maybe better than me, because but Italia is the country that produces more wine in the world. So Italy is the same size of Florida, but produces 2 times the wine in all United States. So we have more than 300,000 wine growers and 45,000 wine producers. And we are going on a land from Umbria to Tuscany that is one of the 2 best regions in Italy for especially red wine. So I will guide you to discover wine, talk about wine. I will be all the time with you. So ready to hope to answer all the questions when I'm not drunk. But I try to. So otherwise, we can jump in the pool and with a glass of prosecco and have a great
Oh,
time.
it sounds amazing.
Got it.
Okay. Yes, Marco. Anything else you want to add while we have you here? Bill and Chris, anything you can think of?
No.
No, we're just looking forward to it. How long have we known each other?
Marco, we've known you since the spring of 2019
I'm
or
sorry.
2018.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah. When we did our first wine pairing dinner together.
When pairing dinner, I started the way. I love pairing food and wine, so it's my one of the best expertise. And Italy is the land of the food and the wine, so we have so many possibility to.
Wine when you teach us the Italian dances.
Okay, Marco, my friends have a question for you.
Please.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Yep.
So after you pair the wine and they drink the wine, they want to know, will you please teach them the Italian dances?
Italian dances.
Yeah.
On the table, I have to jump
On the table.
Yes. With clothing, preferably.
But let's wait at 2 or 3 bottles. So I need a warm up.
There you go.
Yeah. See,
All right.
we will have a lot of fun. So
Okay.
you can
Awesome.
So Marco, obviously Billy Chris met him, introduced us to us.
Yeah.
He has taken his time and went to the places that we are going
Yeah.
and
Yep.
worked with the agriturismo to put the cooking class together, to pair the wines, what wines to bring, how this works with the chef. So
Yeah.
he's taken a lot of time to make sure that you guys have a perfect time out there. And that's what Tuscany is all about, is trying the different foods and wines and enjoying company
Yeah.
and relaxing and having fun and laughs. So Marco, thank you so much. I can't wait to meet you because I'll get to meet you when I'm out
Oh
there.
yeah, no, that
We're
that
going to
would
see
be
you on
soon.
the
So
13th.
On the 13th.
Yeah.
I can't
Yep.
wait to meet all of you. I'm so excited.
Awesome.
So now I
All
can
right.
go to sleep. Maybe I open a bottle of wine. So
Turn them over for a glass of wine.
Yeah.
I have to open a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
So.
Turn the computer
turn
over
that.
for a
Oh, they
glass
want to
of
see you here.
Oh wow!
Cheers.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a glass.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
No, I'm my dog.
Oh,
This
that's
is
so
Sprinkles.
sweet. This is Rico's.
This
Rico's. Oh, that's so sweet. Marco, thank you so much. Ciao. Have a great evening.
Ciao. See you soon.
Ciao. Bye.
Bed, right? It's now 1:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm jealous. That's so fun. Okay, Tuscany. Where's all my stuff? Okay, so Tuscany. Talk about flights, right? So you're gonna fly. You will meet a staff member, and then it will be an Excite team member at the airport if you're flying out of Omaha. An ambassador will fly with you over to Florence because Billy Chris will already be there. So you'll have an ambassador that will, just make sure that everything goes smoothly. Of course, like I said, our team will be around the entire time. So same as everything else. Just go with it, have fun, drink.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were saying arrive like 90 minutes? When
Yeah.
we were in the back.
Yeah, 90 minutes is the latest I would be there, okay?
In Omaha.
In Omaha at the airport.
Yes.
2 hours.
Latest.
If you want to be cool and like hang out, then 2 hours.
Yeah.
I think the flight's a little later, isn't it? Anyway?
5:40, or I don't know when it is.
Yeah, so whatever. But yeah, so just that, and don't forget your passport. I don't know why, because it happens all the time. They leave it in the printer.
Yep.
Well, that piece of paper is not going to get you very far.
Yep.
So you'll get to Italy and then get stuck there. And you can buy everything else but that.
You're taking it.
One thing you might want to do, take a picture on your phone of your passport. And then at least you have something that you can present.
Yeah.
If your passport
Is lost.
Yeah, it helps at an embassy if you have to
Yeah.
do that. But
Yeah.
okay, so don't forget about it. So we're gonna fly there. Gonna fly to Florence, and then we're gonna get Bill and Chris will be there already. And who else? Who's going on both? Oh, the Krugers. Yes, the Krugers are going to both also, so they'll be there too. Flying to Florence. Okay, great.
Going to the agriturismo.
Yep.
Marco's gonna meet us there.
Yes. Agriturismo is Felchino.
Where we're staying.
Yes. Yep. They call it agriturismo, but it's like a resort. Yeah, so you're gonna get an itinerary. So we planned this a year ago, and so then times change of stuff, which we'll talk about. So you're gonna do everything that was in the brochure. It just might not be in the same exact order that it was on the brochure. Okay. So you're gonna have your welcome dinner with Marco. I'm sure it will be an absolute riot. I'm so jealous of him. Okay, then the next day you're gonna do Cortana. Okay, you have a city tour of Cortana and some time there to have lunch. And then you're going to go to Frontillo di Santa Tia, which is your olive oil tasting and tour. And you're going to do that, which will be amazing. I love it so much. It tastes so different being over there. So great. And then you're going to go back to Il Felcino, and then you're going to have dinner on your own there. Okay, they have their own restaurant. The chef will be there to make the menu and everything. And it's seasonal, so it changes every day when they get fresh from the markets and stuff. So it's going to be great. It can be late, yes. I would say in general it starts at 7.
Yeah.
Or later.
Which is normal there.
Yeah, which is very normal. But again, just like bring some snacks.
Yes.
Bring some snacks. I'm a muncher, so I gotta eat. Okay, then this next day is really cool. You're gonna do the Tresimeno Lake. So you're going to go to the Tresimeno Lake Day. So we've got this better. This is pretty exclusive. This is really cool. This is Marco's idea. Guess we should go. So you're going to do 9 of the top 10 things to do in Tuscany.
Yeah.
So it gets crazy. So you're going to visit the island. You're going to get to go over to the Irish lace making. Then you're going to have lunch on the island at the only restaurant basically there. We rented the place out. So we're going to have lunch there with the group at Restaurante L'Osso. The chef is so excited to have us, the owner. And then that takes all day, and then you'll be back to Il Felcino, and then you're gonna do a food and wine pairing that night. Okay, so that means you won't cook it, but Marco has paired the wines with the food. The next day is Fattoria Bistecca, so it's your cooking class, cheese making with lunch and wine, and lunch is included obviously there. And then you're gonna go to Montepulciano, and you're gonna have some free time to start. So what will probably happen, you'll jump up at the top, walk down into a meeting point, and then you will do the historic cellars of Derici. If you Google it, it's amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I got the chills. It's so awesome. And then when you get back, you're going to have dinner and small plates and a wine tasting at the resort in Il Felcino. Okay, next day. Castello de Puccia for cured meats making class.
So think prosciutto.
Yep, prosciuttos. Yes, all of those. Lunch is included, and he wanted us to spend like 4 hours for lunch.
Yes.
We're like, okay.
He's so excited.
He's so excited. He's so kind. And we're like, no, it's too long. But it'll be fun. So we're gonna do that.
I promise they won't be bored.
Yeah. Then we're heading towards Arezzo, so you're going to do Villa La Ripa, which is absolutely stunning. It looks over the Tuscan countryside. It is so beautiful, and then you will, depending on how much time you have, you might go into Arezzo. If you don't have enough time, you will move on, but it just depends on how the day goes.
Yeah.
By that many glasses of wine, you won't care. You'll have seen an Italian town. Okay, then dinner back at the Turismo on your own, if you're hungry by that time. Then the next day, you're going to be making chocolate. So cool, visiting a chocolate factory, and then you're going to go visit their big market there in Perugia. Yep. And we'll do that. And Marco, is he going to come on some of these?
He's coming on every.
Yeah, he's going to be with you the whole time, so he'll show you all around.
The only thing that he would do, JJ, is at the end of the day, he might go back to the agriturismo early.
Got it.
To get stuff set up.
Oh,
That's
right.
what he's thinking.
Okay. And then we'll do then you'll have a cooking class at the resort with dinner. So we just talked to the hotel today, and since this falls on a Saturday, they think that it might be busier, so we're going to switch one of the pairing dinners with the cooking class. So you'll do one or the other each night.
Might be a different day.
This might be different, yeah. Okay, and then the next day you're going to leave for Fattoria de Barbie, and you're going to do this tour tasting.
More wine.
and more wine, and cheese and charcuterie. You're gonna have lunch there also. There. Okay, this is where this will deviate. We probably called you or emailed you about Siena and about Statue of David, right? Because Statue of David is no longer open on Monday, and turns out we're in Florence on 2 Mondays. So we got to change some things around. So if you sign up to go see the Statue of David because you want to, then that's great. Then one of your vans will go to Florence.
Yeah.
And if you're like, good, I've already seen the naked dude, I'm good. He's a good-looking naked dude. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying. Then you will go to Siena.
I'm going to Siena.
And Bill's going to David.
Bill's going to see the naked dude.
Yep, Bill's going to see the naked dude. And then you'll do Siena instead, and then you'll all meet back up at the agriculture. If you're going to see David, it's also part of a Florence tour. So you're not just going to see David, you're going to see Florence. But that is when the Florence tour is. Okay, then on Monday, we're going to check out of our agriturismo and say goodbye to the resort after breakfast. Go visit Pienza. You'll have some time to have lunch on your own there. Then you'll go to Montalcino, and then we will have time in Montalcino. And then you'll go to Florence, where you'll check into your hotel in Florence so that you're near the airport. Florence is beautiful. I really enjoyed Florence. That was where a leather market was, so if you're into leather goods, that's where that is. And then you're going to have a dinner together at Trattoria Zaza. Again, that guy is crazy. So fun. I can't imagine what you're going to be like. It's going to be crazy. So awesome. It's really close to where your hotel will be. Look at the menu. It's a whole page of courses. You're going to go hungry, I swear. And then we will fly back. So we will, if you had your own flights, we'll make sure you're at the airport on time. If you have the group flight, we'll be at the airport on time. And then we'll just do the whole thing back to the United States. Okay? And then you're back. Okay. So I'm going to ask Morgan or somebody Google like what the wine is shipped back to bring back with you. But you can certainly ship it back. I would say when you go to the winery, ask them what it costs to ship it, and then they'll ship it over to the States. Just be patient with it. It takes a little bit of time to get it back, but it's good. They put it in styrofoam and all that good stuff and come back. So, okay. Questions specifically about Tuscany or Italy, I guess, in general. Yes, I'm right.
Yeah.
That's a great question. He said no.
What's the question?
The question was, do you tip the sommelier? He said no, but if you think he did a good job, I'm sure that appreciation will be nice for him. But yeah, he's just very gracious and humble. So that's always very kind. But yeah, he didn't say it's required.
Can I ask, do you tip in the beginning or the end?
At the end.
Okay.
At the end. Everything that you do, and then like, so restaurants, if you just can just leave your extra change, right, as a tip if you want to, but you don't have to tip there. It's different there, right? So it's nice, they like it, but you don't have to like be leaving 30, 40 euros. Like that's not how it works. We've taken care of all of that too if it's an included dinner, so you don't have to leave anything extra. Okay. Let's see. And then like your bus driver at the end, right? Because like honestly, they're working for tips. Like that's part of how this works. So they should do a great job for you, and then they will make more money. And if they don't, then we will hear about it and we'll get a new driver. So you will have two because they're going to be those 2 mini buses. So Monday you might be on one, but yeah, they'll deal with it.
Split it.
Yeah, they'll deal with it, split it up. So
And then will
yeah,
Marco give us wine tips?
Marco will give you all. You're going to come back a sommelier, I promise. So Marco will give you all the wine tips.
Tell us which wines are the really good ones to drink.
The best wine is the one that's empty on the shelf. That is the best wine. No, yes, he'll tell you like that. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. But it'll be cool. It's really cool to do all these different things and learn about it. You'll know how to make wine too when you come back. So that's great. Yes. Yes. They produce their own wine there. Yes. Yep. So they have their own wine there. Yes. You like it? Yeah, enjoy the wine. What else?
Can we raise our hands to figure out who's going?
Yeah. So if you're going to Tuscany, who's going? There's 19 of you.
2 hands.
2 hands. Just about everybody's here, I think. Yeah. I think you're gonna. Okay. I will also tell you that this is. So we do bus tours, right? So we have 126. Site has 126 bus tours a year. Our pride is that it's a mix of a vacation and a tour, right? So it's not always planned out. This is on the end of not. It's planned, but like the time that you have to yourself is more, right? This is a very relaxed, meant to be food and wine focused. So like you're not gonna be bored by any means, but like it's just chill, and you're gonna be in great hands with such great people. It's gonna be so fun. But you know, if you want your day to be busy, just ask. The front desk can help you plan out some stuff. Chris can help you plan out some stuff. Mark can help you like do things like that. So you can certainly pack up your day if you want to, but it's hopefully you come back a little relaxed and suntan.
We're gonna be on the fire way.
Before that night for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and we might find a bar or two which is close by.
Yeah.
Then we can bicycle.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might go to
What else? Way to go. Okay, so we're gonna be around for a little longer. Bill and Chris, I have to go to another tour Tuesday thing, so I gotta do that. But I will be around for a little longer. Bill and Chris will be here. We're here till 7. And so please stick around, ask more questions. You know, again, who's coming to a tour party? Hey, okay, who knows what that is? Who doesn't? Okay, so we do tour party. If you don't know, we do tour parties every year, and it launches our new catalog. May I borrow this? And this is the new catalog. So this has all the tours, well, most of the tours for next year in it. All right, and so come to a tour party because we do the launch. And we have all the brochures there for every tour. And then you can learn a little bit about our company. You can meet our staff, because our staff come and help out. Bill and Chris have graciously helped out on their 2 free nights of the month. They came and helped out. And then if you sign up for a tour there, you get a $100 discount on the trip of 3 days or more, okay? There are some tours up here that Bill and Chris are taking next year and that I think are really cool, that if you feel like doing it tonight, you can. You don't have to come to a tour party. Ireland, England and Scotland, London and Paris. Texas. Yes, this is okay. This Texas wine country one. This is not in the catalog. This is brand new. So this is, if you don't think of Texas as a wine place, but it is. The Hill Country is stunning, and you're gonna stay in Fredericksburg, have like a 5-star resort, and go check out all kinds of cool things. It's not just wine, but you're gonna do wine, beer, breweries, animal preserve, seed. And it's 5 days, so it's not long, but it is a great experience. So check that out. Yes. Yes. Oh, awesome. Yep. He's so check them out. If you want to sign up for them, if Morgan and I are not here, give it to Bill and Chris, but you got to make your deposit tonight. That's how it works. Otherwise, come to a tour party. They're all online. You can find them. Omaha's has not happened yet. It's 24th of Omaha at the Marriott, or Doubletree Hotel on 32nd. You can find them all on our website, and we'd love to see you there. It's a dream come true to be here with all of you. I love the travel, and I think that you have so much to learn from the trips. Now we get to go with all of you. I've been with David Sherry on several trips. They've been with guests of mine for a very long time. We've been all over 7 times, and big ones. Greece, Spain, all over. Oh my God. If you want some crazy stories, talk to them. They've got lots. But thank you all so much for being here. It's so great to see you all, and we cannot wait to travel with you. All right, everybody online, if you have any other questions, leave them in the chat, and we will get to them. And you can also watch it again online. See y'all later.
So the only thing we didn't do